The discussion centers on how funding at the IRS is being used and whether recent cuts are undermining the agency's ability to collect taxes and serve taxpayers. The senator argues that additional IRS funding was intended in part to pursue wealthy taxpayers who fail to pay what they owe, while programs such as Direct File were designed to provide relief to ordinary working Americans.
And as a result of that, according to CBO, we're actually going to see deficits go up. So deadbeat rich people will get away not paying their taxes, deficits go up. But the Direct File was intended to give sort of working people a little bit of relief, and it did save on average $160 and got very good reviews in terms of people's experience with it. It does go to the larger question of the IRS, which has lost 27,000 employees through actions such as RIFs, the Deferred Resignation Program, and early retirement. 27,000 employees left because of those actions, right?
Yes, sir, which there was quite a bit of bloat during the Biden years.
Really?
So we were just getting back to a more normalized level.
So, Mr. Secretary, you had to hire a lot of those people back, right?
We hired some people back in specific areas, not a lot of those, sir.
Yeah. But how much did it cost to both first let people go and then go back and have to rehire a bunch of them?
Again, it was not a bunch of them, and we have made very large gains in technology.
Are you aware of the fact that the Treasury Inspector General for Tax Administration released a report in January showing how the IRS service delivery has declined because of these changes? Have you seen that?
What I've seen, Senator, is that the Democrats said that the filing system was going to be a disaster. It's been a home run. And what you are nitpicking me on now is the difference between answering a call in 6 minutes and 9 minutes.
Yeah.
And, sir, let me tell you the way the calls used to work. That the IRS under the Biden administration would answer the call and a taxpayer in 6 minutes, and a taxpayer would be on hold for 20 or 30 minutes. Now, when the taxpayer's call gets answered, they get serviced right away. So it's a false equivalent.
Mr. Secretary, what you've done is provided a windfall to very wealthy people who don't pay their taxes.
Senator, why would I do that? Why would I do that? What is your theory of the case,
because this
what is your theory of the
because
case?
This,
because
Mr. Secretary,
I am committed to collect.
Senator Houston.
No, because this
the senator's time has expired.
administration
Senator
has time after time
Mr.
tilted
Secretary.
the tax code in favor of very wealthy
Senator
people.
Houston.
The senator points out that, according to the Congressional Budget Office, reduced enforcement against high-income tax evaders could ultimately increase federal deficits. At the same time, the IRS's Direct File program reportedly saved taxpayers an average of about $60 and received positive reviews from those who used it. The questioning then turns to the IRS workforce. The senator notes that approximately 27,000 employees have left the agency through reductions in force, deferred resignations, and early retirement programs. Secretary Bessent responds that the IRS had experienced significant staffing growth during the Biden administration, and that the current administration was working toward what it considered a more normalized workforce level. The senator then presses Bessent on whether the government had to spend money letting employees go and subsequently rehiring some of them. Bessent maintains that only a limited number of employees were rehired and argues that improvements in technology have produced significant gains in efficiency. The exchange becomes more pointed when the senator references a Treasury Inspector General for Tax Administration report that found declines in IRS service delivery following these changes. Rather than directly addressing the report, Bessent shifts the discussion to the administration's experience with Direct File, arguing that predictions that the system would fail had proven wrong, and calling its performance a home run. The exchange highlights a broader debate over the future of the IRS, whether reducing its workforce and restructuring operations will improve efficiency or weaken tax enforcement and taxpayer services. While the senator emphasizes lost revenue, higher deficits, and declining service, Secretary Bessent defends the administration's changes by pointing to workforce normalization, technological improvements, and the success of direct file.